lot of getting the offensive scheme put in, defensive scheme put in. Get to put some pads on tomorrow, and each day that goes by, we find out a little bit more about these guys.
Any standouts individually today?
Just a lot of them. You know, nothing really, no one in particular, but all the new guys have done some good things, and it looks like we've got a group of guys that are going to help us this year with the incoming guys.
How'd you feel about pace today?
Good. Tempo is good. Still a little bit off of where it ultimately needs to get, but it's far better than it was at any point in spring ball.
Are you seeing the execution at that pace that you're looking for?
Yes, we are. Yeah, we're making very few mistakes, very few drop balls, and you know, there's always room for improvement. But so far, 2 days in, very good.
You know, you talked a lot about that pace. Are you surprised the effect, and maybe not surprised, but are you impressed with the effect that playing at this pace has for your football team?
Well, it's certainly a departure from what it was, 5, 6, 7 years ago. I mean, it's a whole different game. It's like fast break basketball on turf is what it is. It's nonstop, and each season it seems that more teams go to this, and so I think that's the direction the game's heading. So we gotta get used to it. That's just how the game is, and I don't see that changing for at least the short term.
And do you feel like now, with the athletes that you have, and certainly the diversity at wide receiver, do you feel like you're well prepared talent-wise to play at that pace?
I think so. I think we're better talent-wise than we've been since we joined the Pac-12. We've had a complete real makeover at 3 positions: wide receiver, defensive line, and safety. Those positions look completely different than they did in the spring, with the addition of the new players and getting a bunch of guys back that were injured in spring.
We only got to watch about 20 minutes of the
How
practice.
come?
I don't know.
Is that all Liz will let you in?
That's it.
She runs a tight ship.
But in the 11-on-11 drill, it seemed like the defense kind of won the day. Is that true, or kind of what did you see today?
No, I don't think so. I don't really think you can get a clearer picture until you get pads on and you get more physicality to it. However, I think the blitz packages look good today from the defense. First day the offense has really seen them, and there's a lag period there. The defense is usually ahead of the offense for the first 5, 6 days, and then things start to even out.
What are you seeing from somebody like Wallace Gonzalez, who comes on from baseball? And
pleasant surprise. He's been it's only 2 days and he hasn't had gear on yet, but what we've seen so far, he's 270 pounds, light on his feet, soft hands, and so we're anxious to see what he does when we get the gear on.
How do you feel about your offensive line?
Very good. I think they've made big strides since last year and even since spring ball. There's 8 or 9 of them that we really feel are ready to play and help us out, and another 3 or 4 that are coming up through the system that seem to have a lot of potential.
Do you feel like you have a good grasp on that right tackle spot?
That spot right now is still being competed for. We got Jackson Barton over there, Andrew Albers. We've got Isaac Asiata, who's playing a lot of guard right now, who could be that right tackle as well. So that's the one position that really is unsettled. And if we end up moving Isaac out there, then it looks like Leka Uhatafe would slide into the guard spot. He's running behind Isaac right now at right guard.
Jim has talked about Jackson needing to put on strength over the summer to play at this level. Do you feel like you've seen Jack put on more strength since spring ended?
He definitely has. Now he's still got a little bit to go. He's 300 pounds now, but he's 6'7". He needs another 10, 15 pounds of solid weight on him, which will happen. Still a young kid, just a true freshman, but where he is right now, relative to being 8 months out of high school, is pretty remarkable.
Talk about Tevin Carter a little bit.